Hi guys.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Are you gonna apologize again?
No. I am sorry, but I'm not gonna say it because it's just becoming embarrassing.
I think the last time we came on, you said 2 weeks.
In our defense, we had a whole baby, so yeah.
To some people, that still won't be good enough.
I know, because there's people out there with like multiple kids and they're killing it. We'll get there.
We will get there.
But welcome back to our channel. I don't even know what to say. I'm rusty. It's been 6 months. Yeah.
I know it's been a while because we moved house. Like, it's not the first time we're recording in this house, but no. I think this is probably the first video you're gonna see in this house.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So
we did try and record before, but a lot was happening. Baby,
life was happening.
Good to see you though.
Yeah, it's good to
Thank
be
you
back.
for coming back.
Thank you.
We've had most of our subscribers.
Sorry,
Things are different
keep looking
now.
back.
Things are different.
I keep looking back because the baby's here. We're gonna introduce you to her in a second. We just wanted to say hi.
But
you can hear her. She's eager to join in. So we're gonna introduce her in a second. But we just wanted to say hello.
We've had like a significant number of new subscribers in the last few months. Like literally in the time we haven't uploaded videos. So welcome to all of you, man. We appreciate it. And the nice comments, people always leave comments in our videos. We appreciate that. It's good to talk to you guys. Even on our socials.
It's nice to stay connected. Even though we don't post a lot, people still seem like they're invested, which is really nice.
Yeah, and that does encourage us to come back and try and post more.
Yeah, we do it for you.
Because people do request it, and
They
so
do.
we're here.
Yeah.
Apologies once again.
Yeah, sorry. So this is essentially our birth and labor. What do you call them?
Introduction to the baby.
It's an introduction to our baby. I'm sure many of you have seen her already, because we post her on Instagram all the time.
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
She's talking. I think she's ready to come in and say hello. But we just wanted to introduce you to her and just maybe talk about how it's been so far, and then maybe a little throwback to the day that she was born. A lot of people have been asking me questions about the labor and birth experience, how it was for me, but also how it was for Ashley.
For me,
we'll try and
get into all of that
because it was long, but we'll try and kind of cut it down and just talk about all the main things, the general things that people want to know. 1 second, I'm just gonna grab the baby. Don't cry. Is that not how they sing it? Oh.
Hey, baby.
Say hello to the people, Missy. Say hello.
Hello.
Say hello.
You okay, baby?
Hey, say
You're
hi.
a big girl.
Say hi, Mama. Say hello. Tell them your name.
She's 10 weeks old today.
Yeah, she's exactly 10 weeks today. Her name is Melissa Grace Nyasha Mashunganyika. She has a whole lot of names.
Yeah, so she got 3 names. We had to put in the Shona in there.
We needed a Shona name in there, definitely.
But Melissa Grace, that was the first name we thought, that sounds good
nice
together. And it has meaning, well, the Grace has meaning.
Melissa Grace. Melissa is just Melissa. Grace, I think we all know what grace means. The grace of God. Nyasha means grace as well, which is quite interesting. So, Nyasha Pamsurope Nyasha. But Grace is also my sister-in-law's name, so that was lovely.
Yeah.
And I've got an aunt called Grace. Many Graces.
All of a sudden, which aunt is this?
His name is Grace.
Oh yes. I do. I'm I can't call her by her first name.
So you don't even know her first name?
No, I don't know her first name.
So yeah, this is Melissa Grace.
Hey, baby.
Say hi to the people. They've been waiting to meet you. She's looking at the lights and she's interested in the lights. But anyway, we'll just leave her be and record the video.
Hopefully she'll behave and we can get through this.
Yeah, we'll try and be quick before she starts crying. I fed her, so she should be fine. So yeah. Is birthing that painful? Yeah. And how does it feel to see your baby for the first time? And were the midwives nice? So
there's three questions there.
Is birthing...
No, that's the last one. You have to answer that right at the end, bro. Or maybe out of the three questions, you answer that one last.
The birthing one?
Yeah.
Right. So, how does it feel to see your baby for the first time? So, seeing my baby for the first time was it was very surreal. When you're pregnant, you try and imagine what your baby's going to look like. You know, you try and piece your faces together and see, who's she gonna look like? I wonder what she's gonna look like. It was the most amazing feeling. I felt really relieved. Kind of, finally my baby's here. So it was a really amazing feeling.
For me, it was a bit weird. It was strange. So basically, the way she was delivered, I could see a lot. So I was distracted. I wasn't thinking about. I was just
So we had a normal delivery with forceps. Forceps is the fun part.
So yeah, I was like, I remember seeing them pulling it out. Like the doctor was holding like these tongue things. They look like salad.
Yeah,
tosses.
like salad servers. Like.
Yeah. So she was pulling it. Like she was literally holding both her hands and pulling back like this. That's how you came out, love. But she was doing that. Both hands pulling and tugging. It looked so. I was so distracted. I was kind of worried because she came out. The head was out, and I saw the head, but the baby wasn't crying. So I thought, growing up, we were always told, when a baby comes out,
they cry.
They cry.
Yeah.
She weren't crying, so I thought, oh my god, there was something wrong. But the doctors and the nurses were fine. They were not even paying attention to it. They were talking amongst themselves. No issues. So I'm confused at this point. So by the time she came out, like my mind was just all over the place. I was so distracted. And in general, I think I've said this on the YouTube. It takes me a minute to process things.
Yeah, you said it before.
Yeah. So yeah, it was because of the whole situation, what happened, it was a bit difficult. So yeah, the forceps, for anyone who doesn't know, I didn't know until like recently, just before we went for labor, is when they pull the baby out because she's not moving, she's not coming out.
Yeah, the head wasn't coming out through pushing. So I tried pushing for, I think it was 4 hours in total. But because she was so big, none of us, I think even including the midwives, knew how big she was until she came out.
So yeah, she was what?
4.25 kgs, which is about, is that about
9 pounds, 9.3 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, so she was a very big baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, we tried pushing and the head wasn't coming out. That's why they had to help with the forceps. But yeah, it was really amazing seeing her for the first time and holding her. I remember feeling really just warm and emotional when they put her on my chest. And I remember being so shocked how heavy she was because again, none of us knew. I mean, for those of you that have seen me in person, I'm quite petite. So even having carried, I don't even know how I carried a baby this big. It was really a miracle.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it was amazing. The next question was, were the midwives nice? They were. From beginning to end, from the very beginning of my pregnancy to the day she was born, every single midwife that we came across was amazing.
Obviously, this was our first, so
yeah,
you don't really know what to expect. But to be fair, it was just a brilliant experience. To be fair,
it was.
Especially the doctor we had put her at ease. So me and Tatenda had a room to ourselves, and then you have a nurse with you all the time, right?
Yeah, the midwife stayed the whole time.
Yeah, she stayed with us. So
we had a lot of questions. They always knew, what to say, and they had the answers, which is comforting. Because sometimes when you ask someone a question and they say, I don't know, or I'm not sure, it kind of fills you with fear in those moments. Are we boring you?
Yeah. So,
but yeah, we had a good experience.
Yeah, we've come across some people asking us, like, you know, how was your experience?
Yeah, and were we treated any different? Like, did we feel like we were being treated any different because of our color or none of that? To be honest,
I'm very sensitive to like race. If people are being funny with me, and you know, if you haven't done anything, and people are just being funny with you, my mind is very quick to just think racism. But I never thought of that at all. Like,
they treated us really well.
We felt like we were being treated well anyway.
Yeah, they treated us really well.
So we were proud to be, you know, people who work for the NHS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, NHS. They did so well. We had a positive experience.
Yeah.
We can only speak for ourselves. I know a lot happens out there and people have horror stories, but for us, just speaking for ourselves, we had a horror story.
Horror story. I remember my first horror.
Here you go.
Horror movie.
Anyway, let's move on to the next question. So people have been asking if we have a nursery for our baby and they want a tour. Yes and no. Yes, she's got a room, but we use that as a guest room
as well.
As well. We decided not to go all in and just make it like a full-on baby room because she doesn't sleep in there. We co-sleep, so she's in our room 100% of the time. So it just felt like a waste of a room. If we have like visitors, our moms, our parents come to visit, where do we put them if we've decked it out and made it like a baby's room? So we've just kind of left it neutral.
Yeah.
There's baby stuff in there. It's her room, but we've left it, you know. It's still
I'll
a
try and
guest
drop
room.
some footage of the room. I think I've got somewhere so you can get a good picture of it. So there's like the room's got a sofa bed in there.
Yeah, and
apparently
her
it's
changing
quite comfortable.
table.
We've never actually slept on there.
No, but apparently it's lit.
Yeah. So she's got a room. She doesn't really use it. She's got a next to me thing that she sleeps in next to us.
Yeah.
Or in the actual bed sometimes. But yeah.
Does exercising 4 weeks before labor bring the baby down and open the cervix? Yeah. It worked for me. I felt like every time. Yeah, I felt like more I walked.
No, that's not the baby coming, is it?
That's just the baby dropping.
Yeah, when we went for walks and stuff.
I felt like every time I walked. When I say walk though, you want to walk for a bit. Like I would walk for like over an hour.
I've got recordings of all that stuff. So.
Yeah. One day we went to Bista Village and we were walking for about 3 hours non-stop. And definitely by the end of it, you could feel more pressure. So, it definitely helps the baby drop.
I think she's bored.
She'll put you in your chair. You want to go? She's okay.
Let's try. Okay, my love.
The bowl is falling.
Okay.
Okay, let's be quick because she's going to start kicking off. Advice on newlywed couples on how to plan, especially financially, for a baby. To put it simply, I think. Okay, what did we do? I guess that's what we can. That's what we can say.
I think that's a whole topic for another day. But basically, live within your means.
Yeah, stay in your lane financially is a big thing.
Yeah.
In general, I think even before you even start talking about babies, it's important to stay in your lane financially. But I think we had always known that we wanted to have children, and we knew that you'd need to plan financially as much as you can.
Well, damn, baby.
Casually.
Damn, little girl.
With a straight face, like you didn't just burp like that. Wow.
At least you did indeed.
Wow. She didn't puke, so that's right.
Or launch,
yeah. I do bubbles. So, financially, what did we do? We
can I just say, so basically one of the things my mum always taught me was just don't get into debt. Like, even at my church, actually, it's more of my church than my mum. Don't get into debt because, you know, it's a problem. Don't borrow money to keep up some kind of appearance and try and look like a baller. Between the two of us, we have decent jobs. make decent money even from our personal businesses,
Yeah.
but we don't have a car on finance or anything. We don't drive the nicest cars or anything like that, but we just try and stay
within our means.
For us also
So
savings.
Saving, yeah. So that was advice for the newlyweds and just being a couple in general. But what about like for babies?
What do you mean?
What advice would you give? Like what financial advice would you give for planning for a baby?
I'll be honest with you, most things have come from other people. So it hasn't been, so we have a lot of friends, family who've contributed and helped.
Yeah.
You know, the baby shower.
The
and
baby
all that
shower,
stuff.
things like nappies and stuff, like the daily stuff that she needs. What we do buy, weekly is like her formula, because she's breastfed, but she's also formula fed.
Not formula,
But babies don't need much. I mean, it's important to save, for the baby. Like now I'm on
Especially,
maternity
like-
leave and stuff, because you still want to be comfortable while you're on maternity leave. So it's good to save for that time. But in terms of the actual baby, especially if you're like breastfeeding, or they don't need much. So
I was gonna say, the point we were making about staying, live within your means and stuff. You've gone on to maternity leave now. Our lifestyle has not changed at all, because we could afford our lifestyle with your salary dropped as it is at the moment. We could still afford the way we live. You still put money in savings. I still put money in savings. But that's because we're living within our means.
Yeah.
So while within our means.
Well within our means and consistently saving. So even
It should just be normal.
Yeah, we got on the saving train seriously when we started planning our wedding.
Yeah.
And what we agreed is let's not stop. So since saving for our wedding has come and gone. We've been married for almost 2 years now, but even after the wedding, we didn't stop. We continued in that same kind of mindset, as if we're planning for a wedding. We're still in that kind of zone when it comes to money and saving. So that has helped. I guess basically, long and short, the short of the long, basically, in life and even for a baby, live within your means and save. Like from the beginning, just save, just get into the habit of saving, so that when you do have a child, when you're on maternity leave and you're not, when you're on leave,
where are you?
when you're on leave and you're not making as much, you're still comfortable and your baby can still get what they need. Okay, the next question. Was your husband in the delivery room? If yes, did it make him appreciate you more?
Wow.
I liked that question. Yes, he was in the delivery room.
I thought you were about to answer. Yes, he appreciates me more.
That one I can't answer. That one I'll give to you. And you better. Anyway, let me not threaten you. It gets to come from that. So anyway, yes, he was in the delivery room.
Yeah.
He was my delivery partner, so it was just me and him in the room. My mum was around. She was literally popping in and out. She was literally popping in and out.
Sometimes you'd hide behind the curtain.
I would just hear her shouting, "Push, Tatenda, push!" The stress. I was like, who let her in? So yeah, anyway.
At the time, it was probably annoying, but
I was stressed. Now I can laugh about it. But every time I heard her voice, I would literally be like, can someone close the door? Why is she talking to me right now? But
your dad sent me a message saying, tell her to push harder.
Imagine. As if I was not working hard enough in labor. Push harder.
That was hilarious.
Thanks,
bro.
Dad. Thanks.
Did I tell you that?
You showed me after. I'm glad you didn't show me during, because I would have broken your phone. Because during...
That was funny. But, yeah.
So he was in the room. Okay, I'll go first in terms of... I found him really... Like, I could not have done it without him. You need a strong birth partner. Labor is not a joke. You need someone who can keep you together. I thought I was strong. I mean, hey, I am actually. I'm not going to take that away from me. I am strong. But it got to the point where it felt like an out-of-body experience. It felt like I was losing my mind. Like, it felt like... It's hard to explain. And you really cannot put it into words. But I found him being there and just literally just holding my hand, because that's all he could do. Just holding my hand was was amazing. Like, just knowing that he's there and I can pull on his top and strangle him. I did all of that. It helped. It was really helpful for me. What was it like for you being in the room?
It was crazy, bro. It was mad. No, you know what? Yeah, it's so crazy. This is something so obvious, but I didn't think about it before we went into the whole thing, into the whole label situation. This is like crazy, and I felt so stupid after this happened. So basically, someone asked me if I was prepared for what I saw. No, definitely not. Like I wasn't expecting. So the craziest thing was just being so helpless, just rubbing your back and saying it's gonna be okay. Well done, and this, that, and the other. But it was crazy, bro. It was crazy because I was so helpless. Like, I couldn't do nothing. So basically, my thinking anyway, was, you know, this is my missus. She, like, if she's going through something, we go through this together.
Yeah.
That's obviously the mindset I've had. This time, I could not do anything. I was just there, standing there, trying to say stupid things. It's okay.
But those stupid
You're doing
things
really
help.
well, and this, that, and the other. So I wasn't prepared for that. Like, it's so crazy. The helplessness part is what I really was not prepared for. Like, I knew it was probably going to be tough, you know, seeing you in pain. But just being helpless was tough. It was really difficult to just be there and just see you literally almost dying. It was crazy, bro.
Hard,
it was difficult. It was one of the most difficult things I've had to witness, and I'm sure, you know, it's okay, my love.
If you remember,
I'm sure I don't want like me, but I'm sure it was so difficult for you. So another thing is, you know, you had told me what we should do and what we shouldn't do, and then you changed your mind in the room. That was difficult because I felt like I had failed. I was actually, that was really tough. Like, I felt like I had failed you because you told me, make sure we don't do this, make sure we don't do that. And, you know, I'm sure you'll explain anyway. Do I appreciate you more? Yes, I definitely do. It was just like crazy, bro. Like, just to think my daughter is here and it's through what you did, what I saw you go through. So definitely I appreciate you more because of that, because of what I saw. Like, maybe if I wasn't there, I wouldn't understand and I wouldn't appreciate it as much. But what I saw at the time, definitely I appreciate more.
You what, sir?
I'll edit this shit anyway. But I definitely appreciate her more because of what I saw her go through, man. So definitely. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Okay, we don't have many more because the others were repeated and other people were just saying, we're just excited. So I'll skip some. What was your favorite food when you were pregnant? Any fast food was my favorite. McDonald's, KFC. I lived there. I would have McDonald's for breakfast, KFC for lunch, almost every day. Maybe that's why I ended up having a huge baby.
That explains a lot.
It explains why my baby was massive because I just she just puked. Let me get it. 1 second. Mom, like, here we go. This is what we do, guys, day and night. Mopping up puke, but you're still cute. Anyway, so my favorite food was any fast food. I just didn't like homemade food, rice, chicken. I'll eat it, but it wasn't my favorite. I loved fast food. No question, I can't wait. Did you reach the due date the doctor gave you? Yes, I reached and surpassed it.
Not by much though.
A few days.
It felt like much because you wanted the baby to come much
so
earlier.
bad. Yeah. So my due date was the 6th of January. She was born on the 10th. So it really isn't that much of a difference, but it felt like weeks because I was just ready to have this baby. I was tired.